Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I thought I'd take this opportunity to share with you what are some prepping activities that I did this week. I like to go through my prepping supplies, clean out any junk I don't need, look and see where I have holes or gaps in my food and my supplies, and then I want to use, rotate, and replace some of the things that I already have. Well, the first thing I found was some of the water bottles that I have stored have become out of shape. They're disintegrating. So it's not safe to store this water anymore. So I poured the water out. I'm going to recycle these containers, and then I'm going to replace that water with some fresh water bottles, of either containers you fill up yourself. Maybe you have a juice container or a soda bottle. Maybe you have something that you purchased at the store, or even a pitcher in your cabinet. Don't store it empty, fill it up, have that water on hand. The next thing I looked over was canned meat. I like canned chicken, that's my favorite, so I picked up a few extra cans because I'm reusing, rotating, and replacing them. I actually made a meal out of some foods in my pantry so that I could rotate them. I cooked up a package of the Knorr Alfredo. I stirred in some Parmesan I had. I added a can of chicken, had a nice little meal. And so now I need to replace some of the chicken. What's nice about canned meat is it can last a very, very, very long time. Always check the date, and you'll find that the dates on your canned meat will go a lot longer than other kinds of canned foods, simply because they last longer. And things like, say, pineapple and tomatoes may be acidic and eat through the can and rot them out. I know that I've had problems with a lot of the canned fruit, so that's something I don't try to stock up so much, but I've never really had any problems with canned meat. The only time I had a can that wasn't any good anymore was it was in a multi-pack and it had actually been damaged in shipping inside of the multi-pack. So if you ever do buy multi-packs of meat, make sure you unwrap it when you get it home and make sure each of the cans is still good, they're not dented, or they've accidentally been opened. The next thing I bought was some cans of chili. Chili is just versatile, and so it's good to have on hand. You can open it up and eat it as is, make some chili mac, put it over a baked potato. There's lots of things you can do. So I did buy 3 cans of Hormel chili. Allergy season is here. I've had a lot of runny noses, so I stocked up on 3 more boxes of Kleenex tissues. I want to have them wherever I need them. And I have a spot in one of my cabinets that I figured this is how many I want to have of boxes of Kleenex in my stash. So once that starts to get a gap in it, that's when I know I need to replace them. And it's funny because all of a sudden allergy season is here, and in a week's time, you've gone through 3 boxes of your tissues. Anyway, that's what happens at my house. And so it's important that you keep track of how many you could actually use at a time. Make sure that you have an ample supply. Figure out what the things are that you use, and then make sure that you have backups of those items. The things you use the most, have extra backups. Things that you don't use that much, you don't need as many more of those items as things that you use all the time. Don't get so much that things languish away in your pantry and your stockpile that they don't get used. Make it a goal for yourself this next week going forward. Look through your pantry. If something isn't any good anymore, get rid of it. If you have food that's coming up on its expiration date, the best by use by sell by date, make a meal with it. Experiment. Look through where are your gaps and provide those things on your shopping list so that you have those things going forward. Leave it in the comments below. What did you do this week for prepping so we can get ideas from each other? I hope you'll like my video, share it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.